You're about to watch another banger of a video, because in this video we're going to be talking about the sea exploration for RELL Seas. We're going to be going in depth and pretty much explaining everything you need to know about sea exploration. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and matter of fact, get you a popcorn and soda on the side, and let's get into this video. What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Hope you guys are doing good. And as y'all saw from the intro, we're going to be talking about the different types of things you can see, or we're going to be going in depth. Let me say it like this: we're going to be going in depth and explaining sea exploration that, you know, the RELL brothers have decided to bring to us, the community. Okay, this is really good, okay, because I like the way that they're focusing on sea exploration, because as a pirate or as someone in One Piece, this has been something that's really big. Okay, just sea exploration. Okay, you're gonna encounter sea beasts, you're gonna, you know, need to fish. Okay, you're gonna have a good ship, you're gonna have submarines, and we're gonna be talking about also the major improvements they've pretty much done as a whole to sea exploration. Okay, firstly, I will say I'm excited that they're really paying attention to sea exploration. Really important aspect to this whole thing. Okay, now the first aspect we're looking at is fishing. Okay, now, I like the way the RELL brothers have made it known to us that fishing will be a major theme in this game. Okay, you know, they've done a whole fishing UI, you know, shown us different fishing rods that you can get. Okay, which is really cool. Okay, I like the way they decided to bring fishing and bring it. So you get bored on the game, you're like, oh, what do I do? This game takes so long, but I want to still be good. You go fish. That's what you go do. Okay, so that's really cool. Fishing is a big thing, big thing. Okay, obviously you need to fish on the water. That's why it's counted as sea exploration. Okay, got an entire fishing rod, you got to do it, and you got to pretty much catch the fish in a little circle. Okay, you see the video playing. Okay, that's really cool. Which is, I'm just happy in general that they brought fishing. Okay, because it's not something I expected, it's not something I assumed someone would do, but you know, it's here, and I'm happy it's here. I'm all for it. I'm really appreciative that they even brought that. Or even because it's weird, I never thought they'd bring fishing, but here we are. Fishing's a thing now. Okay, probably a bunch of One Piece games are now going to start incorporating fishing to their games just because of this one thing here, which is cool. Okay, now the second part we're looking at is the ship and the mechanics of the ships, everything you need to know. Okay, before, when RELL Seas came out, or when they were working on it, you know, it was just a boat, you know, just laying on water. Okay, nothing done to the water, nothing exciting going on, just a boat on water. Okay, it's moving, the boat's moving, your water's, you know, whatever the water is doing, but you know, it wasn't nothing special. But now it's really cool, because if you've watched Pirates of the Caribbean, okay, I have no idea, is it Caribbean or Caribbean? But I can't say Pirates of the Caribbean, that sounds weird. But you know, if you look at it, they threw a bottle with a ship in it inside the water, and you know, boom, splat came your ship. And that is the same thing RELL Seas did. Okay, you throw a bottle in the water, your ship spawns. Okay, that thought process, that's insane. That's so cool that they even thought about that. Throwing your bottle in the water and the ship spawns. Really cool concept. I'm happy that they brought it. That was really cool. Okay, and now the ships, it's going to be very interactive. Okay, you're going to be basically given the ability of Frankie. Okay, Frankie was a shipwright for One Piece, on the One Piece group or whatever, and you know, he's a shipwright. Okay, you're gonna have that option to design your ships. Okay, that's really cool, right? Everyone can design their ships the way they want to. Okay, it's not like we're seeing everyone have either the same boats or 5 different, you know, they're literally making it a variety. Everyone is gonna have completely different boats. That's just based on how you build it. Okay, that's really cool that they're doing it. I like it that they're doing, everyone's got your own, you know, that feeling when you wear a shirt or wear a really tough fit, you're happy about the fit, and then you go outside and then you see someone with that same fit, it just kills the vibe. Okay, you don't want someone wearing the same fit as you, and that's what they've incorporated in this game. You don't want someone, you know how they talked about even the hockey, everyone's gonna have different styles of hockey because they're gonna make different variations of it. That's really cool. Okay, you're not gonna walk outside of the One Piece or RELL Seas world and see some bum with the same fit as you, and he's not even killing. Okay, it's just weird. Okay, I don't like that, right? I'm happy, you know, they're bringing this whole thing. They're gonna be able to design your ships. Everyone's ships is gonna be different to some degree of level. Okay, obviously they might not maybe the same ornaments or stuff. That's ornaments and stuff are still fine. but at least you're going to be able to design your own ship the way you like it, the way you want to see it, and I'm really happy. Okay, going on to the topic of ships, you're going to encounter sea beasts. Okay, RELL Seas have made so many like sea beasts or fishes or sharks or whales, whatever you want to call them. I've seen too many pictures, too many different ones that, you know, I've seen squids. I've seen some crazy things. That's really cool. Any other One Piece game, you see the little sea beast, it's just like a little serpent thing sticking out. I don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on games that do this. Like Black Shirts has sea beast just sticking out like a serpent, whatever. No hate to that. I completely am fine with it. You added sea beast to the game, I'm happy you did that. Okay, but RELL Seas is making sure they add different variations. Okay, you're not looking at the same sea serpent you're seeing every day. You might encounter a shark, you might encounter a whale, you're seeing different types of beasts. Okay, literally giving it its name of sea beasts. Keep in mind the S in the end, sea beasts. Okay, you're getting different kinds of sea beasts, so you might just be strolling through the sea on some good old jolly day, and what next? A sea beast jumps onto your ship and is biting the beatings off your boat. Okay, that's really, I'm just happy that they like okay, first, I'm aware that they were gonna bring sea beasts, but they're doing different types, not just one. Okay, not just one, they're bringing different types of sea beasts as well. Leading into that, you have a submarine. Okay, the submarine, like, that's insane. You get a submarine. Like, name one game you've seen a literal submarine. And don't get into that. Also understand that a sea beast might fight you in the water. If a sea beast sees you in water, it's gonna fight you. You got a submarine, you got a boat. That sea beasts are telling you it's on sight when they see you. Nothing's happening. You just better hope you got the strap on you, because they will do everything in their way to stop you. Okay, you get a submarine, really cool. They've added really engaging aspects of this whole submarine aspect. It's a whole type. It gives you a whole bunker type feeling in there. You're in a little, like, I don't know what shape that is, but you're in there, and it's just like gives you a whole bunker type feeling. You can control from the inside. You can see sea beasts, which is really cool. As you can see, so sea exploration thing that I'm giving you, you're listening to it and you're like, this is actually pretty cool. I'm surprised they even added this to the game. That's how it is. That's what it's going to be a bunch of. You know, I'm happy they added this, or I'm surprised they even added this. You know, it's going to be a whole lot of that, and that's good. That's good. If you're surprised, or, you know, you're just in shock that a game is adding this, you should be, because I'm really happy that they're deciding to even add any of this. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the major improvements done. On this whole sea exploration vibe. Okay, first thing you should know is it came a long way. Okay, RELL Seas has been working on this, boats, ships, water, whatever. They've been working on it for a while now. Okay, they've been doing really good, and I also think it's one of the things that's taking a huge amount of time for them, that's pushing the release date back, right? I think it's one of the things that's causing them to push the release date back, because they want it to be really good to the community. Okay, that's really good. Major improvements done. You know, obviously they've designed the boats to be better. You got a whole rod thing that can take you to they've made the boats essentially more engaging. You don't just stand on a boat to get to your next destination. You can move around on the boat, do stuff. That's really cool. You're gonna have sea events. Okay, you're gonna have sea beast events, or a crew, just pirates battling each other on sea. They're adding sea events. Okay, that's really great improvements they've done to that. What else are they adding? You know, apart from the sea beast, the sea events, you're gonna get major sea events. Okay, as also know that, you know, the pirate factions that are gonna be on there, however you act on these sea events depends on your relationship on the different pirate crews that are out there. Okay, I like this because you might want to form a group with the O block, right? But O block, you might have a good relationship with O block, but then the other blocks, you just have a terrible relationship with them. Okay, that's fine, right? That's what I like about this. They're making this engaging. Okay, most games on Roblox, it's not, they don't just die because, oh, the game wasn't good. People just didn't find it engaging. There's not much to do. Oh, like, not even hating on Block Shoots, but look at Block Shoots here. Fight some bad guys again, fight some bad guys again, Oh, you've hit level 10. Now we go to the next island. Fight some bad guys. Fight some, like, there's no, what else is there? Okay, I mean, they did add PvP, which makes the game, again, more engaging. Okay, most games tend to die because people don't find it engaging. It's just more stationary work. Just stand there, defeat some monsters, but now they're trying to make this engaging. Okay, the human only engages with you like they just subconsciously, I think it's what, 30 seconds, and then people just doze off. Okay, you might be talking to someone in the next 30 seconds, and maybe even 15 seconds, they're not even listening to you anymore, but they still looking at you, but their mind's gone somewhere else. Okay, so if you can find something to constantly engage them in this, okay, that's why if you're watching a YouTube video, okay, they're constantly shifting different clips, from clips to clips to clips, not just keeping on the same clip. Because what does this do? You know, if your eye sees something different, whatever, even if you dozed off, you're back to watching what you're watching. You're like, oh, okay, that's cool, they added a different picture. Oh, because your eyes just find this amusing, new, that's why your eyes are captivated to it. So if you do different things make this really engaging, really, you know, exciting, people will stay on. Okay, for 13 years they better get people to freaking stay on. Okay, if you're gonna take this long on a game, right, 30 years, 3,000 years, that whatever they've been taking on this game, it's fine, right? But they're gonna make this engaging, make this your worthwhile, which is why I really like this. Okay, thank y'all so much for watching this video. I hope I was able to bring a lot more knowledge on everything you need to know about the sea exploration. I hope I enlightened you a lot more on this whole sea exploration vibe going on. So thank y'all so much for watching the last video. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate y'all. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and y'all have a good day, boys. Peace.